Straight ahead there on the right hand side is where the original home, other businesses along there, of Oaken Brothers right here used to be, and they were torn completely apart during the tornado. Here is the interurban building. That used to be where the urban line would carry out of there, the little tram line streetcars back in the day. Here's the Peninsular building here on the corner. On the right hand side, the Saugatuck Brewing Company had a fire in there this past summer, and they're not reopening. They're closing this. They're also closing their branch in Grand Rapids, and they're just going to be operating out of Saugatuck. There's the Kalamazoo Savings Bank, straight across the street from way back in the day. Next, it's Chase, but of course, that wasn't there. The building that was there had been raised and a new building built. But as you go farther downtown, you can see the buildings have remained original. The top part of this building right straight away here has been resurfaced a bit, but the bottom, just the windows. And then as you go down Michigan Avenue here, it will remain old style. As you can see on both sides of der Strasse, the old Ellis Jules. There's the Green Top Tavern coming up here on Coney Island hot dogs. I believe Coney Island is one of the 3 longest operating downtown Kalamazoo businesses that there is. You can see it right there on the right, the Coney Island Skydeck building, Gatsby's, Main Street East over here, all these different clubs. I do not believe that they are open. Used to be a dueling piano bar down here as well. That's gone. Right there is the hot dog place. Of course, the Columbia Hotel used to be the Whistle Stop bar and restaurant right here on the corner of the old train station, the depot. I'm going to cross the tracks. I'm going to cut over here by the Water Street Coffee Joint and lead ourselves back into Kalamazoo. There's the Star Paper Company's ghost sign right there. The Star Paper Company outlet. And we'll do our little crossover here. Right here on this corner used to be JB Printing Company. Great offset printer, commercial print shop, and they moved out to the eastern part of Kalamazoo. Again, the old ghost signs here on the paper company. There's Bell's Brewery. Here's the Water Street Coffee Joint here on the corner at the tracks. The old cold storage building, the Maestro building, the Varnum building. This used to be Neal's Automotive right there. I forget what was actually along here. They were storefronts, but that's all the Gospel Mission now. This is the Mission District. There used to be a restaurant there in the corner, I think that's. This used to be the Reed Hotel back in the day. Here was Gerber's Army Surplus Store, right in those storefronts. And we go on and on and on. On the corner here was Thurman's Restaurant. It was torn down. McDonald's put there. Next door was T-Mobile. It was raised this past year, tore down for a parking structure. And go in there. It's the Judge Pratt Center. And of course the downtown sports arena and how that's progressing along here. It appears to be progressing. Okay, lots of good green lights here today. Taking this little bypass that they've cut through here the last 2 years. They just reopened this. A whole lot nicer than what it was. Stewart neighborhood over here on the right. K College straight ahead. Alrighty, we'll end this one right here. Kalamazoo Sportswear needs a little work up there on the roof. That soffit and fascia is rotted right out up there. All right, see you in the next one.